This is Appalachian Television Omni Media, improving America. 3:08. Local Wasteland time. If you're still breathing, then tonight you've earned the quiet. This is Midnight in the Wasteland, and I'm Nightwatch, still holding the line, still turning over the things people leave behind, and wondering which of them were meant to be found. Now and then, someone brings me a story that doesn't settle right. Not because it's loud, but because it lands in places you can't quite name. And you get the sense that maybe it's not all there on the surface. This one came from a trader. Quiet sort. Didn't want anything for the story. Just a little silence after he told it. Said he found a hand-drawn map in a melted backpack. No name. No origin. Just strange landmarks. And one phrase scrawled near the bottom. Here you end. He followed it. And what he found at the end wasn't treasure. Wasn't shelter. It was something he still doesn't know how to explain. So I'll tread lightly on this one. Let me tell you what I was told. There are stories that come through rough, sharp around the edges, easy to set aside. Then there are ones that stay with you, not because they're loud, but because something in them just doesn't quite fit. As I said, this was one of those. One night near a dying campfire, he said real quiet, I followed a map once, and that's all it took. He said he found it in a wrecked bus, just west of Pleasant Valley, buried in an old pack, wrapped in wax paper. It wasn't a regular map, wasn't military, wasn't responder. This one was hand-drawn, uneven lines. Mountains sketched like someone remembered them more than measured them. Landmarks were circled. Some were named things that never existed. One hill was labeled the place where the fire goes out. Another just said, don't wait here. Near the bottom, written in small, stiff lettering, was a phrase underlined twice. Here you end. He showed it to another merchant. They told him to burn it. Called it bad luck. Said maps like that don't take you anywhere you want to go. But he didn't burn it. He said something felt intentional. Like someone had made it for one person to follow. Just one. He didn't believe in signs. Still doesn't. But he started matching his trade route to the map. And things started to line up. A rusted barn, just where it said. A split rock with someone's initials burned into it, same as the mark on the paper. He kept going. More matches, more strange little details, until one day he found himself at the last mark. A small valley, choked with dry grass and toppled fencing. The shed was there, just like the drawing, tilting slightly to the left. Door half gone. Nothing around it but silence. He stepped inside. The first thing he noticed was the smell. Not rot, not rust. Smoke. And fresh. Inside the air was warm. The walls were scorched in streaks, as if something had burned and then just stopped short of finishing the job. And on the far wall, tacked to the wood with a bent nail, was a photograph of him, standing. Same coat, same pack, taken from behind like somebody had been following. The edges were singed. He didn't remember the picture being taken. He didn't remember anybody trailing him. But there it was. He said he didn't touch it, didn't take it, didn't burn it. He just left. walked back the way he came, but the path didn't look the same. He told me that part slow. Said he felt like he'd crossed over something. Not a line, not a place, just something. He's still out there now, still trades, still walks, but he doesn't take new roads anymore, doesn't follow found things, and when he sees a map, he folds it closed without looking. I asked him if he ever thought someone was watching him. He said, well, if they were, they already know where I'm going. Some stories aren't about what you find. They're about what you're willing to follow to get there. The trader didn't swear it was true, didn't try to convince me, didn't ask what I thought. He just laid it out, like someone tired of carrying a weight that didn't have a name. I've heard maps can get you killed out here. Bad info, bad luck, wrong road at the wrong time. But this one didn't lead him to danger. It led him to something he wasn't supposed to see. And maybe that's worse. Because once you see a thing like that, once you stand in the middle of a place that shouldn't know your name, you never walk quite the same again. He still trades, still keeps moving, but he folds every map shut without looking now. Says directions are better left vague. And when I asked him what the photo meant, how it got there, why it was burning, he didn't answer. He just said, if someone was watching me, they already know where I'm going. You've been listening to Midnight in the Wasteland. I'm Nightwatch. Still here. Still listening. Still leaving room for stories that don't ask to be understood. I'll be back tomorrow, if the road makes sense, and the lines stay where I left them. Until then, walk carefully. This is Appalachian Television Omni Media, improving America.